But he's got braids now.
He big as hell. He gonna break your ass in half. Who is this man?
I don't know. I found him on TikTok.
And just so you guys know, we're live. Just
shit.
Whatever.
Yeah, I found him on TikTok and he followed me back.
Is this on?
It's on YouTube right now, and now going to Facebook.
Lovely.
And I got your email. We've done it.
Tight, bet. Well, I'll post the live link everywhere then.
I just really like your company. My name your company. Your man told me, pull up my pants like I was going dungaree. Now you understand like you
I finally ordered a facial. Fucking Groupon, you guys. I forgot about Groupon.
I didn't know it was still around.
I got a motherfucker from...
I got an $84 facial for $34.
Oh, hell yeah.
What cracks me up, though, is the lady in small print. She put, our valued customers tip, and they tip generous. I was like, okay, period. But like, girl,
I would be saying
she
that
put
shit
in parentheses, and they tip generous. Like, I mean, don't play with me. I'm like, trust me, you're gonna get probably 100% tip since I paid $34.
Are your guys' headphones the right? Whatever. I turned them up, so I want to make sure they're not too hot.
I'm
just sharing the live links right now, so I figured I'd just talk some shit.
Someone's speakers on.
That's me.
Yeah, okay.
Always.
That's me.
Hey everybody, we'll be starting the show really soon here. We've got the whole tea is flowing tonight.
The whole
Plenty of gossip around us.
It's fucking full. Jesus Christ.
We've got special guests. We have Angel in the building. We've got Emily back in the house.
Okay.
Now Mila to the main stage. No, whenever you're ready.
Yeah. This is driving me crazy. Why is
I had to run the
Okay, don't worry. I'm gonna take over in about 2 seconds. I'm just finishing posting this because otherwise I'll just be a distracted shorty.
You understand like you was under me.
Oh no.
Shit under 3. Bands, my man's is a fan. Now you understand, let's hit another scene.
Okay.
What it bands and it stands for the night.
769
for the night. Long as it's hey, it could be a plan. I could do this every night. It'll be alright. Until I hear from my wife.
Oh,
I gotta go.
that guy looks like it's his first day in the strip club.
Hello? Yeah,
It's hot in here.
no, I know.
Did you know the door's not closed?
No, but I'll close it.
If you want, and only if you want to.
I really want to.
Does it make a difference?
Yeah, I think so.
Oh, I'm trying to move this so you don't see my boobs still. Wait, will you come here quick? Will you hand me that? And my cup.
Which one? This and this?
Yeah. Well, sure, yeah. Well,
Take a little bit more.
Don't tell everyone. All right, there you go. Okay. Hello. Welcome. Sorry that I missed you last week, you guys. We were scheduled, but finally, for once, it wasn't my fault. Gabe had an emergency. So.
The fuck? I just got here.
True. But now here we are back again, and I'm so happy to have back, of course, Miss Emily. We love her. She's back at it again. Hello, my love.
Hi, babe.
Hi. And then, as you can see, we have a new guest today. And if you can't see, we have a new hot-ass guest. And her name is Angel. And take it away. Say, wait, is this good?
This is perfect.
Yeah.
How's everybody doing? I'm Angel.
Oh, it's so soft-spoken.
I know, right?
Oh my God, so cute. So what do you do?
I do a multitude of things.
Yeah.
But mostly I'm a dancer and I barber full time. I do a little bit of creative work on OnlyFans as well.
I was trying to remember. I was like, there was something that she said that she was like really passionate about.
You know, it'd be hot if you did like a OnlyFans giving like a fade naked.
Tell me.
That would be a certification problem. Like the board would shut me down immediately.
Oh,
if they
really?
found out. Yeah, it's like
Bogus.
Oh,
safety,
so
sanitation.
so you can't be certified because there's literally this guy on Twitter and he does like gay porn and he like cuts these dudes' hair and then fucks the shit out of them. And it's so good. It's so good. But okay, so now I'm guessing he's not board certified. But he's doing good ass cuts though.
Oh hell yeah!
Like and getting dick down after.
I mean, he might be
Sign
doing
me
some
up.
professional work on the side. That's just his little side gig.
That's when I get jealous that I'm not a gay man.
I think just a quick drop in. Someone is just kicking the shit out of the table in there.
Oh,
If you can-
that's me.
I know it is, but I was trying to give you some anonymity.
Sorry.
It's okay. Normally I just let it go, but this was like Jesus.
I'm
Christ.
wearing these big ass boots.
Oh, and
The
you're
big
swinging
hookers.
them.
Can you see them?
Yeah, here, hang on. Let me
Shout
switch
out-
to this.
Shout
angle.
out to I got these new boots from Steve Madden, you guys. Look at them.
Steve Madden's valid.
Yeah, they were hella cute. So sorry, guys. But okay, I actually have a list of topics today, you guys. And I don't know where should we. Oh, you know what? We should start with maybe a write-in. I finally made write-ins, you guys, and this one is so much fun. It's about sex and a sexual experience that a man had with his wife. And it's so fucking hot.
Can you explain what a write-in is a little bit more?
Well, okay, so for people who
'Cause,
have never heard of a write-in before, or
I don't know what the I mean, I think I know what you mean, but I'm not sure.
No, but so I really did start. I just wanted people to start being able to like send in stories, like fun sex stories, and like escort stories, host stories, locker room stripper stories, all the stories. And so I decided to make a Gmail called tellmilastories@gmail.com. And yeah, people just write to me, and I'll read it aloud on the show anonymously, and then we can talk about it.
Like
Oh, I
this
can't
thing,
wait.
right?
Yeah.
Okay.
And I love it because like
No, I love this.
this like I'm loving the sex stories. I was like, okay. So I was thinking about reading like one a week. So I'm going to it right now. But it's called Tell Mila Stories.
Should we read the topics, or just so people write into them? Like, are you asking the same thing each week? Like, are you asking one thing at a time, or just like write in whatever?
No.
Okay.
Send me all the things, all of the tea, all of the things. Because that's pretty much all I want to hear.
Is the one you're doing this week, is this a sex story?
Yeah.
Okay. Good.
Yeah.
Just want to know if I should start masturbating.
Oh well, and it's pretty quick and to the point, but I thought it was really good. Okay, is everybody ready?
Oh, yes, I'm
Are we
very ready.
Okay. So I don't even know. I'll give this person like a fake name. Shane. So Shane says, last year my girl hooked up with another dude with a huge dick and let me watch. Hottest thing I've ever done. He came in her and I ate his cum out of her pussy when they were done. It was so fucking hot and I can't wait to do it again. And then he must like forgot he needed to add in something, because then he sends another email and he goes, she also came again when I was eating her out harder than I have ever seen her orgasm! Exclamation point. So so short and to the point, but
Oh
what?
my gosh, that so reminds me of that guy from Hito.
Oh my god. The guy who came in his throat.
Yeah.
Is that crazy? So has anybody ever ate another man's cum out of your vagina?
No, but I
What
wish.
about you, Angel?
I wish.
Hell no.
No, me either. Well, not knowingly. No, I'm just kidding. I'm so fucked up.
That's
Oh.
crazy. Crazy.
That is fucking bananas.
But
to be
definitely
honest,
not.
yeah.
But I will say I've seen something like this before on Australia, like their Craigslist, because like sex work is like legal there or whatever, or decriminalized, and they'll be like job postings for like waitresses and stuff, and then like at the very bottom it'll be like, and also if you want to do this and this and this, and one of them said, if you want to come to my house after your boyfriend has came inside you and let me suck it out. And it was like no sex. He just wanted to suck that cum out of you and then you go home. And it was like for like $100 Australian money,
Man.
whatever the fuck they have over
Man,
there.
if I had a boyfriend, I would definitely let him bust in a girl and I would eat her out. I love
Yeah, like my man's cum.
When I have a man, I love the taste of their cum. Like I beg for it. I actually cry if they don't come.
Oh my. Yeah, I feel like if it's my man's, that's cool. I don't know though.
Yeah, I'm saying if I had a man.
What do you think? Would you do it? Wait,
I'm a serial monogamist.
And I was also like,
I
do
don't
you
like
even
sharing.
need pussy? I don't even know. Like,
Yeah.
are we straight, bisexual, smishmixual?
I'd say I'm predominantly straight. I have
Okay,
my time.
true.
I have my time.
Yeah.
I think you have to get older to be that perverted.
You said what?
I said I think you have to get older to be that perverted, and I'm serious.
You
Like
calling
I
us
don't think
old?
you.
I gotta get a bit
If you
bored
want
or
to do that
something.
shit at 21 or whatever, like it's
26.
almost whatever. I'm just saying, like, like for real, like I'm way sicker now than I was when I was.
I mean,
26.
I was 22 and the first pussy I ate.
What was I doing? At 22, I'll say I've done crazier things younger. Like if we define crazy by like orgies or like two guys at once. But now that I'm older, I was gonna say actually two guys at once is still amazing.
I still. Oh wait, just kidding.
How
I
about
have done that.
sanitary? Like putting it that way, because I was like,
I wouldn't do it like randoms. Yeah. It'd be
yeah, like it's one of those things that it's like eating ass.
Oh
You
my
know, if
God.
someone asked me about eating ass when I'm like in the morning, it'd be like, I don't know, that doesn't sound so good. But when you're drunk on New Year's Eve night, like I'm in there.
Take a fucking shower first.
Of course.
I
Oh, I don't want my
like
ass
that.
eaten,
I'm
by
not
the way.
doing
Yeah.
it.
The one guy wanted me to pee on him, and I was too
Yeah.
shy.
Yeah, I'm shy.
He's like, "Will you just pee on me?" And I was like, "Okay, I'll let you know when I have to pee." And I ran in the bathroom and pee. And I was like, "Sorry, I forgot."
You're like, what?
But I was like, "I definitely do want to do it, but I'm too shy."
Yeah, that's so wild though. Shout out to all shout out to all the guys out there willing to eat another dude's cum out of their bitch's pussy.
We salute you.
I
Wow.
totally respect it, and I'm jealous.
Someone's
I'm
got to
jealous
do
of
it.
people that have those kind of relationships. That I feel like that's hard to come by.
Very, because you know how guys can be like, "Oh, that's gay."
Yeah.
Well,
Well,
hey, come on, that's
is he
kind of pushing the
is he
fucking
straight,
line, is
though?
it not? That's
Oh my
what I
God,
was
this
gonna
is
say.
one of the
I didn't want to.
conversations I had with my boyfriend I was like, I read him the write-in, and I was like, is this guy gay? And he was like, well, he's not straight. And I'm like, well, it is a spectrum. He's
Well,
just
I know it's just
he's not at
It's
one
more
end.
meaning like to like how a lot of guys won't do a threesome with another dude because they think it's gay.
right, yeah. But you know what? The most heterosexual men I know, like you know the brothers I'm talking about.
Yeah.
They will fuck the shit out of some bitches together. So and they don't think it's gay at all, and they're super manly. So I'm like, if you think it's gay for your balls to like be close to another dude's balls, then you're just like really not. You're not. I don't think that you're not okay with your sexuality.
It sounds to me like you're talking about double penetration, though.
No,
No, okay, because having a threesome.
I
that's
haven't
not
had double penetration because my asshole's too small.
Yeah, same.
Unfortunately for me. And the people I'm talking about, we haven't.
good. Yeah,
They're like Coxzilla.
you were just beating the shit out of this table today, Mila. I don't know what's up.
Coxzilla.
But yes. Yeah, I don't know, but that was my very first thought. When you said the cum thing, I was like, well, he's obviously like a bisexual or a gay guy, which is absolutely fine. I don't
Yeah.
give a fuck.
Well,
I'm just
yeah,
saying,
or
but that's the
somewhere-
first thing I thought.
Or you could be curious.
Or somewhere like.
That's beyond curious.
Somewhere
you
along
don't be
those
fucking
lines.
curious about
That's
eating
fucking
cum.
around and figuring it out. Finding it out.
That's-
yeah, it could.
I've tasted my own cum, but that was on a fucking dare.
I feel like when I was younger, I was never worried about like. I was never like, ew, vaginas are disgusting. And I know like very straight women that are like disgusted with other vaginas. They're like, ew, lick a vagina? No fucking way. And me, I was like,
What's
I
up?
think they're all pretty. I'm like, vaginas are beautiful, dude. So yeah.
Facts.
So
think I've
I
always
love
been.
eating pussy, but I fully admit I've encountered a couple in my travels
Yeah.
that, you know, for
wouldn't
whatever
recommend?
reason, cosmetically, like weren't there, or long flaps, typically, like really, really, really long ones. And I don't want to say anything. You don't want to acknowledge it, but
I'm
you try
picturing
to
them in
do
the
it,
wind.
and it's like, yeah, like for real.
No, but I feel like I have an outie vagina.
Well, no, outie vagina's
To
normal.
all the people
like,
that see my vagina, let me know. Is it an outie or an innie? Let me know. Thank you. It's a lot of people.
They're supposed to be outies, I think, but yeah.
Yeah, okay. So I feel like we should do a little Q&A here, Miss Angel. Because you're brand new, and she was telling us earlier that how long have you been dancing?
6-7 months.
6 months.
I'm just a baby.
Yeah, just a baby. I feel like that's a saying on TikTok.
It is.
Yeah, right. Yeah, she's so cute. I love her. But so what do you think so far?
I love it.
Why? Tell me, like, what is your favorite reasons? Like, what? And weren't you camming before? Or doing OnlyFans?
Just OnlyFans. I've done OnlyFans for about 5
Long time,
years
right?
now.
Well,
yeah.
long time.
Yeah.
Relative.
So I'm definitely not new to like the sex worker world.
Industry,
just in
yeah.
a different facet.
Yeah.
Why I enjoy dancing though is because you get to clock in and you clock out. You don't have to think about work when you're done. You're done. You're done.
Yeah.
And also just being able to meet all different types of people, different demographics. You find so much about yourself as well as other people, which I enjoy that aspect of the work. It's not just about the money. I'm not saying it is for everybody, but
Yeah. You're so cute and deep.
thank you.
It's so empowering.
No, it's
Yeah.
it's genuinely so empowering.
Mm-hmm.
There's just certain aspects of myself that I genuinely just hadn't come across until I stepped foot in the club, and now I've honed those and heightened those, strengthened those, and taken those to the outside world. And I've been very successful in my life outside. Apart from that, I mean, you kind of get paid to work out. It's lit.
Okay.
Yeah.
Seriously. No, because when I don't work, I notice I start gaining a little bit of weight.
Yeah.
And I'm like, what the fuck? Oh yeah, I have been just sitting on the couch.
I feel like with dancing too, that's the epitome of femininity is sensual fluidity and like, you know, doing
Yeah.
that shit. And so
Yeah.
when you're in that environment constantly, it does wonders, I think, for you as a woman.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because literally one of the things Gabe is always asking is like, Gabe, don't you always ask like, how is this like, has it made you like less insecure?
Oh yeah,
Type thing,
or just
you know?
how it. I mean, I have tons of questions around it all the time,
Yeah.
but like how much you're, like, does it build you up like that? I'm always curious. What does a good night stripping for you feel like? Like what is it
what does
all
it
tied to
feel
money,
like?
or is there any like, I don't know, like what's your best night as a stripper so far? Anything that sticks out?
Like events
I'm, like,
or
pointing
crazy
at you.
customer.
Angel is who I'm asking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think, I mean, if you're centering it in forms of a job, obviously monetarily, that like if you make your best night is the night you've made the most money.
True.
But it depends, I guess, how you're framing the question. What do you mean best?
Well, like I come from stand-up comedy background, which performing this Friday night and Blaine, whatever. But so it's like, that's a job, but I don't really. Of course I care about the money a lot.
Sure.
I shouldn't say that, but it's like, I get gratification from doing it, and I'm
Sure.
wondering, do you get gratification from being in front of a crowd, get the adoration, anything like that? Does that fill you up in any way?
I mean, to some degree, yes.
I was gonna say, yeah.
I don't really need the external validation to know I'm valid, but it certainly is
Ooh.
nice.
Well, yeah, but
But also making connections like with the girls or just with people in general. 'cause It's not really just about the
Like the
money.
community.
The
You really
sense of
love the
community,
community.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah.
I always say the sex work community is top tier.
Period.
Yeah.
Everybody's so supportive.
'Cause
They're
you
all
fi-
coming
yeah.
from such different walks of life
For
too.
real.
Like so much experience.
That's like one of the reasons why I feel like I started to be like very like outspoken about the sex work industry is because when I got into it, I realized that like everything I heard was like bullshit ass propaganda.
Facts.
Like these are like first of all these are
Close-minded
smart women.
individuals.
Like it's not a bunch of dumb bitches. Like, these are like smart ass women. Whether they use drugs or not or drink or not is besides the fact.
We're
They're smart.
capitalizing.
Yeah. Like,
Yeah,
Do you-
oh God, I've had, and it's given me such confidence. I've had some crazy stories.
facts. Like everybody that I've met, everything, and all my experiences, like I feel like a lot of it. I feel like I've always said I was like an ugly duckling growing up, like in my head, like, and then I feel like when I finally am like I'm Mila, like, but also like me, it just now I have like all the self-confidence ever because I don't know.
And that stays with you through like
Yeah.
after the fact too, outside of the club, in your normal day-to-day
It's like I'm
life.
almost like jaded, but in a good way. Like, excuse
Yeah.
me.
It definitely
Like,
lowers
fuck you.
your tolerance for bullshit.
Exactly. Yeah.
It,
Like,
it gives you a backbone.
yeah, like, oh, that is such a good way to say it. Like, because I'm always talking to people in the corporate world, and I'm like, you need to speak the fuck up. You deserve more money. But they be like scared to get fired and shit. And I come from like a background where, in sex work, where I'm not afraid to get fired. I've been afraid to get like fired from strip clubs before, but the longer you're in the game, you realize like, hello, there's millions of. I'll go to the next club. Like,
Yeah,
it's
I
not
mean,
hard. Like,
yeah.
bye. Like, okay, bye. Like, you'll want me back, trust me. But like, you know, so and I think so. I think it's definitely given us a backbone and like a way to be like, excuse. Do you not know what I bring to the table, bitch?
I will say,
Do you thi-
like,
Oh,
it's
sorry.
it's a bit dangerous. Not dangerous. That's a bit of a strong term, but I feel like some younger
Totally can be.
women coming into this, and that's their first semblance of what a backbone should be. I feel like that can be potentially not such a good thing. But I feel like as you're in it longer, you start to develop like discernment and whatnot. So you know like what's
Because
jadedness versus what's actually having a backbone.
you become like a real professional.
Exactly.
Versus
Yeah.
just like a la 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 la.
Yeah, I mean, and also
Like-
dancing is not for everybody.
Definitely the fuck not. I mean, and shout out to girls who start it and see themselves like just partying every day. And you know, I did that a lot. But realize that it's like, okay, time to
Lock in.
Time to
maybe
buckle
it's either time to
down.
buckle down or time to just switch it up. Because it can totally be just like all partying, which is super. I mean, honestly, I don't see it as a bad thing. If you're like 21, you're gonna be partying anyway.
Yeah.
Might as well make money while you're doing it.
Sure.
But I can get how it can get way too
You
fast,
get,
way
you
too
get
quick.
sucked into it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't get pancreatitis, guys. It's not fun.
Right. Like the girls too from like Miami and stuff, they're like, it never stops. Like, I'm on a yacht, then I'm at the club, then I'm out to dinner, then I'm
Back at
promoing,
work.
then I'm on a yacht, then I'm at the club. And next you know, it's like 2 weeks. And you're
I'm tired.
like, when have I slept? But I have hella bread. Like,
Literally.
I don't know.
I think the
But-
money addiction has got to be the hardest
It's
part.
a money
Yeah.
addiction,
That's
I
gotta
think
be,
so.
yeah.
The
Fast money.
The fast money.
Yeah.
And when we start talking about this crazy ass Twitter post that I had, one of the guys commenting, yeah, he did say something about like, will you choose to get in fast and easy money? And mind you, like, it's not. First of all, it's not always fast money. Like when I have to sit in a club for 7 hours and I make money on the 8th hour, like how is that fast? And I mean, it's fast money when I like have a client, know what he's giving me. We go to dinner. Even that is like 2 hours though. So,
Compared to civilians, though.
but I totally
It's-
get it.
yeah.
Like we don't have to like have like a check that you get every 2 weeks. I think that's insane. And I could not imagine. Fuck no. But the easy part is like crazy because I know half the people, more than half, every single person who tries to act like our job is easy doesn't do our job. I've never
And
heard,
is never stripped in their life.
Yeah, I've never heard a sex worker who's been doing it like as their main job for a good amount of time. I've never heard them be like, yeah, it's easy money. Maybe in your first couple months, because honestly, like new girls, they do get that new girl money. And it's like, woo, woo, woo.
Yeah, don't gotta do shit.
But then after that, it's like, oh, now I have to learn how to hustle and shit. Like,
It turns into a psychological game at some point too. It's not just resting on your laurels and depending on people to come up to you. You got to approach people and learn how to like draw them in,
yeah.
build a connection, even if it's fake.
And that's fucking hard to do because I took a long time off of work, and now that I'm back more consistently, I just realized that I finally got my groove back because I'm usually like I know how to like talk dudes into going upstairs. I know how to do that. I think I've perfected it, but not yet. Probably not until I'm like 45 will I have it perfected, because them bitches got it down. But shout out to the 40 plus strippers out here because y'all be in the club just making absurd bread, dude.
No, literally.
Like they have it fucking down. But I don't know. I finally feel like at my first couple days back, I was just like looking at everybody like, fuck you guys. I actually hate all of you. And I wasn't even sitting with anybody. And people would ask me to sit with people, and I'm like, fuck no. I'm like, no, I don't want to. And now I've been just sitting with guys, and like I finally got my groove back. I feel like I'm like, let's go upstairs. And at first, like the other night, this guy was like, no, and I was like, and he was like, I'm just gonna talk to this girl, and I was like, okay. So I sat with his friend, and I just like waited, and then like 45 minutes later, I was like, let's go. And what did he do? He went on up, baby. Like, I just play the game with him, but he comes in all the time.
Yeah.
But, yeah.
That fucker.
I feel like I got my groove back. like tonight, I'm going fucking upstairs.
And we're going together because it's been a long fucking time, bro.
Yeah, dude, it really has. Let's get up there.
And God, my favorite VIP with you is definitely, there's two, or one. Well, all of them are. But when we brought the father and son up from that bachelor party and I was beating the shit out of them with their belts.
Oh my God. You know, we had so many fun VIPs here. It's crazy. I wish that like in the movies, like you could go like back in time and like view yourself, but like it can't, like nobody knows, you know? We would just watch ourselves and it would be the best TV show ever.
Or the one guy that was supposed to come in for me and ghosted me and I thought it was a completely different person I went up to pretending like I knew him.
Perfect, dude.
Yeah. So a guy on Snapchat was supposed to come in and take me and Mila upstairs. And this guy that walked in looked exactly like him. So I'm sitting here talking and I'm like, why is he being weird? I'm like, wait, what's your name?
Yeah.
Completely different
he
name.
was being so weird and we're like, wait, is this nothing good?
I was like, is your name not Brock? No, it's whatever. And I'm like, oh, fuck. But we ended up taking him upstairs anyway. So.
Yeah.
And I was like, we're going, just so you know. And he's like, okay.
I love it. And you're so aggressive and I'm so like, the whole time I was like, oh my God, he's not even gonna bring us. And you're like, you're bringing us. And he was like, okay. I was like, okay, bet. Why am I so cynical? What about you? Like, do you like VIP rooms? Do you like working the floor? A little bit of both.
Trying to
What do
do
you like
crazy
so far?
stories yet?
I like both. VIP is certainly. I've had quite a few interesting VIPs.
Really?
There was one time on the floor, this guy.
Like, I'm so excited.
I'm gonna just say the floor one first. So the floor, the guy tipped me like $100, and he was an anesthesiologist. So that's a crucial part of information here, because otherwise it's vastly creepy. Like he wanted to find my veins, and it's red lights. So you can see them.
It's creepy either way.
Yeah, I thought it was cool.
This is still creepy.
And then he was trying to tell me how this is your jugular and this is this and that. And he's like, a lot of people have it wrong and they're so stupid when they try to unalive right in the front.
You're like, they didn't even fucking do it right.
No, literally.
Thank God. What the fuck?
I was like, bro, you're preaching to the choir. I already know this. Like, be so for real.
Yeah.
But he was just finding all my veins and like naming them. That was kind of cool. And then there was another time this guy paid like for an hour just to tickle me, and if anybody knows me,
Just to tickle me.
if anybody knows me, you know I am deadly ticklish. Like, I'm not responsible for your injuries. You come to me with the tickle hands, cooked.
Like,
Yeah,
I'm
same.
gonna punch you.
So anyway, I let him have at it. So like the first 15
my
minutes, it was hell on earth. I was
God.
like, I don't know how I'm gonna get over this. I don't know how I'm gonna get through this. I'm just like trying to desensitize and like
Oh my God.
dissociate. Well, anyway, after the first 15 minutes, it stopped. Like, it just stopped tickling. And I was like, oh my God, this is actually insane, like, immersion, like, exposure therapy. Like, this is
like, you're
this is
used
good.
to torture now.
This is good.
I get it. Okay.
That was insane. Otherwise,
No one can ever tickle torture you again.
there was one more where this guy wanted me to, like, this is pretty, like, vanilla type shit, but he just wanted me to choke him. But then he wanted me to dig his heel into his throat, like, the bottom
Wait,
of
your
my,
heel?
yeah, my 8-inch heel into, like, literally his
Like, I
Adam's
need
apple.
to
I've
sign
seen
a
that
waiver,
before.
dude. Like,
Yeah,
like,
literally. I was kind of gentle, and he was like, "Go harder, go harder." I was like, "I don't think you understand. Like,
what
I'm
if
not
you
trying
get
to kill
injured?
you.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to puncture anything. I'm not."
Right.
So I let him have it a little bit.
What a
but
way, though, to
I met
go
a
out.
guy who wanted you to, like, he'd put cake, like, he wanted the girl to push cake into his throat with their heel, like that.
What the fuck?
I just want to know, like, what made people like with those weird fetishes? Like,
How do you
did we
find that
get
out?
here?
Like, something
How did we
fucked up
get
happened
here?
with some cake. Like,
Yeah.
yeah, he
Man,
walked in
I
his mom
wish-
sucking
Did
dick
your mom
and got
force-
cake that later that day.
I really wish the guys that talk to me on Snapchat when they say that, like, for me to step on their balls would come in so I could do that. I would
my
love
God,
to.
me too.
I would fucking love to.
And hopefully they want to
I love a
witness.
ball bust.
Because I'll watch. Like,
Yeah, ask guys say if I could get them to get beaten with their own belts, I think I could probably step on their balls.
yeah. Yeah.
I can convince anyone to do it.
You would actually like doing that, though?
I would fucking love it. It'd be so empowering.
Yeah. she
Really?
loves
Yeah.
Wow. I'm
just-
just surprised. I don't know why.
I
love
like
ball
pain, but I
busting.
like to inflict it too.
The whole time I'm like, oh my God.
I
This
actually
is too much work. I'm like, let me get my friend who actually wants to do this. I'll put my titty in your mouth, but I don't want to like kick you in your balls. I just think it's like,
I don't even know if I could. And I
and
resent the
also,
dude for wanting to fucking do that.
I'm not.
Like,
I'm
I'll
not
get
a
over
good
it.
dom. I'm only dominant when like you're a fucking asshole.
well, inflicting pain
But
is
I can't
different
do
than
it
just
sexually.
dominating.
I don't think.
No, I just think it'd be
Yeah, you
fun.
little
So
bitch.
No,
I know
I'm not
you
judging you at
kicked
all.
some
I'm just saying.
sadist,
You
sadistic
kicked
shit.
dudes in the balls with me there.
What?
Yeah, like in VIP before. You've
No.
kicked plenty of dudes in the balls.
Have I?
Yeah.
Wow.
As you should.
You're a little ball kicker, huh?
And shirt ripper offer. Like, does
Ball
not care the
buster.
brand. She will rip that shit off.
Oh yeah. Button ups for sure.
A couple
I'll-
of times.
Yeah.
Like, more than like
And that one guy's like, "This was like $100. It's fine. I have like 10 more."
Yeah. And he's there spending, like, so much money. I don't care about your little $100 shirt.
Yeah.
And hopefully you don't
Go get
either.
another one.
Right. What else do I have in here?
There's no way I kicked somebody in the balls before.
Yes.
Did he ask?
Yeah.
Oh, that's different.
Yeah. Not on purpose.
Man, I wish I could.
I mean, yeah, it was on purpose.
I wish I could remember.
Yeah, we
How
were
do you
fucked
guys-
up. It was back in our drinking heavily days.
When guys make requests to do like, just things that are on the margins, things that a toxic cis male such as myself would
Lovely.
would judge negatively, right? Or like see as whatever, just weird, like the kick me in the balls, piss on me, shit like that.
Dad,
How do they ask you when they ask? Like, I mean, do they
flat
ask
out.
confidently?
Flat out.
Yeah, we had a customer ask if he could drink our pee before.
Sir, that's
Like,
a
and-
biohazard. Anyway, what's your number? Maybe we can hook that up later.
Yeah.
Whole time I'm like, oh my god, it's too much. It's too much. I
I'm
can't
like,
do it.
yo.
But I will
So-
put you towards the right person, always. Which
I mean,
reminds
they
me.
can drink my pee, but
There's this supposedly there's this girl going around like robbing dudes. Please go to reputable sources for your escorting dates, please. Stop cold calling fucking strippers. Okay. I think you're asking to get robbed, and I don't feel bad for you when that happens. So
elaborate on that.
Chris.com. Well, I just think there's like guys are always like saying they're getting scammed and they're getting robbed and stuff, and they're making like real escorts like look bad. Like the I think the men are just as equally as bad as the girls robbing them, because honestly, like, why don't you just look? Why are you asking to get robbed? I feel like they put it on themselves.
Or like those fake ass customers, like what's that dude's name?
I have no fucking idea, but
Gabe
Oh,
knows who he is.
I know exactly who he is,
But
and
I
he
just-
hit me up
bitch.
this week
Yeah, but
to
I-
send me money, or to send money to you through me, and then
Oh
didn't
my
send.
God.
Sent him my cash tag even.
all I know is
Don't worry,
that
I got a plan on this.
just don't ask, don't ask people who like aren't obviously advertising that they do that, and then be mad when you show up to this place and you end up getting robbed, especially when if the number is absurdly low. I promise you this right now, there is no stripper that I know that is meeting up with anybody after the club
Taking
for
notes.
less than like at least $500, unless it was a terrible night. But if a girl says like
not out of the club,
$300,
but there are girls
$200
out
like
there.
after
Yeah,
the
not out of
club,
the club.
like that's very suspect, because these are strippers, and they're already bougie. Some of them, most of them.
God, that one.
I can't see any girl that I know meeting up out of the club for less than what VIP is there.
Do you remember that
know what
one
I'm saying?
customer that we had? The one I thought he was somebody else. He's like,
Yeah.
This girl was just openly like, you can stick it in my ass for a G.
Which is like, okay, that makes more sense to me. I feel like she's dead ass.
But
That's
yeah,
a fair price.
Yeah,
Like,
I
I know,
don't-
just-
like in that
just-
situation, I don't
but,
think
like-
that he was gonna get robbed. Do you know what I mean? Like, that's a valid price for what.
I'm just like,
You know?
damn.
Supply and demand, baby.
Right? Like, don't
Dude,
stop,
shut up
stop
there.
asking strippers unless the girl like tells you. Like, I'm just saying. Like, and also at the same time, keep giving these bitches money. Keep
Hold
getting
on.
robbed, because I also do want them to have your money. So
You're really mad at the guys just for asking? Like, I mean, if I'm,
I'm
in a
not.
strip
No,
club,
I'm not mad at anybody.
Okay.
I just don't want people to be like.
Mad for getting got.
Don't put yourself in the situation to get robbed. Just go to professionals who are in their profession. You go to the strip club, get lap dances, go to VIP. You want to escort, go to fucking Tris.com or some other shit. Let's go
Don't
to
go-
where,
don't
if you
go
want a
walk
camp
over to
girl,
North.
Go to a fucking campsite.
and start like knocking on doors, going,
Yeah.
"Will someone give me a lap
Yeah,
dance?"
stop cold calling and then getting
someone-
mad when you get robbed. Like I feel like that's on you.
I think it's good to hear that you guys care, like that you do see it as making you guys look bad, because I think it does.
I
Like, I think
both people look
it's
bad, but it
yeah.
definitely falls more on us.
I mean,
as
it's not like
sex
it should,
workers,
but
you know?
but I get what you mean.
Because then guys like they like to make that excuse like I don't want blah blah blah, and it to me it's just like no, fuck you. You're not getting murdered. I don't give a shit about what your concerns are. But and then these bitches want to rob these motherfuckers, and I'm like, okay, true, like fuck them. But like at the same time, like damn.
People see you guys like one of the hardest.
Just don't be dumb. Just don't be dumb.
I think one of the hardest things, because I talk to a lot of people from all walks of life, right?
Yeah.
So I'll get asked, and it's like one of the hardest things to communicate is how like I'm like, no, these are like fucking dope like chicks. They're regular people. They're not like like they're kind of like intimidated or something, or they think you're something.
They think
scary
we're all,
or
like,
whatever.
scammers or
yeah,
something.
yeah. Like that you're dangerous, kind of.
What a great fucking table circle, whatever they call it. But when I was on Twitter last week, I was arguing with these guys about sex work, and this guy literally said, "Oh, sex workers' opinions and lives don't matter because you guys are the exact same as pedophiles, murderers, and rapists."
Well, that's fucking stupid.
That's what
just
we're
fucking
compared
dumb.
to.
To just go on to one little avenue. I feel like we're doing like a good deed because like these weirdos are among us. We're here like giving into their supply or like demand, and we're supplying that. They ask for like I've had dudes at the club that call me their weird little like stepdaughter. Like, what the fuck is that?
I hate that shit, man.
It's weird, but I'm getting
wanna
paid
fuck
for it.
their
And the thing is,
stepdad.
I'm gonna do whatever I need to do to get shit done,
Who
to
am I
get
to say
paid and
no
get
to
them
that?
the fuck out. But these weirdos are among us. What if we weren't an out? They'd be doing crazier shit.
Yeah, it's like not that. I'm just wondering, like, what has history said that men do when they?
I've had some fucking
They do it
fucking
anyway.
weirdos like be like, "Can you pretend you're 17?" I'm like, "No,
God.
I'm 30."
I
Like, what do you want me to say? Like, yeah, I'm 17.
Like,
can I?
so sick.
The only people,
Daddy.
the only people that should be dating like 18 and 17-year-olds are other people that also can't get into the bar.
Yes.
Everybody else, find somebody your own age.
I want to say this just
Sick.
because this happened on my podcast. I had a she was a therapist who she actually works with pedophiles and works with all that stuff.
Yeah.
And I was really naive to certain aspects of this, and I looked like an idiot probably on it. But I was like, I started asking her about, because in China they have like child like sex dolls, right?
Yeah.
And I was like, oh well, I suppose that's good. You know, I'm like.
Well,
I suppose because they're getting it out, right? Like, I mean, that was
I've
my
read up on this
mindset.
before, actually. I went in a deep dark hole.
And she gave me a very cold like head shake no, and she's
It's
like,
just like very unethical, right?
she knew it. No,
Or
she's
don't they
like,
work up to doing the real thing?
it's
eventually?
it revs up a motor, and basically
you're like,
she,
this
she
is
knew my drug
practice doll
history.
type shit.
And she's like, "How do you feel like when you watch the movie Blow?" And I'm like, "Oh yeah,
I'm ready to do a bunch of
absolutely, like
cocaine."
like makes me want to go do it." And she's
Yeah,
like, "So I mean, it's good to
exactly.
tell sex workers even to know that it's like, you know, hey, there's certain borderline play. Like there, you know, play is a thing, right? Like there can be a healthy way, but if you're
keep mine
feeling
in
weird and the
there.
dude is saying 12 or 9 or something like that, like
Yeah, I'm drawing the line
aware.
if you're telling me to be underage.
Exactly.
yeah.
So,
that's right.
yeah, like even those people in Jamaica, is your friend 18?
And well, yeah, they all thought you were underage. Yeah.
I have one more thing to add to that. The whole sex workers don't this, don't that. They're not deserving of this and that. Well, the thing is, like, the very real...
What the fuck are you doing back there, Gabe?
Sorry.
The very real thing is there is a line of work that is very much in demand. We are just giving into that demand. We're being advantageous by doing that. Don't blame the advantageous, blame the source. If there wasn't a source, there wouldn't be anybody, there wouldn't be that line of work.
Right.
So it's not us, it's the weirdos.
Once again, not all men, but all men. But also, like, obviously not all of our clients are, like, just men, but I'm just going to say the majority are men.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think it's controversial to say that guys are the fucking sickest aspect of
because
our...
I want to be inclusive, but I just like obviously the majority.
Obviously not
You know?
all men, but yeah, there's a vast majority.
Oh no, yeah, no. When I'm extremely misandrous. It's literally all men, but but as far as like our customers go, like yeah, there's women customers out there, probably like 1 to like 1,000 men, right? Or something.
I don't think it's that good, unfortunately. But
Yeah.
I'm thinking lesbian.
I think I've given
sure.
2 lesbians a lap dance in my entirety of like my small career of dancing, which is 6-7 months.
How do you feel taking like women's money versus men's? Like, do you feel any type of difference?
A little guilty.
Me, oh my god.
But if the man's
me
paying
too.
for it, then it's like if there's like a
Yeah.
guy friend with them that's like, oh, she's just really shy. She like really fucks with you. She saw you from across the room and like she just wants to dance from you. You know, here's this, do your thing.
Yeah.
Then it's like, okay, that's cool.
Right.
If they're like coming up to me, I'm like, oh my god, you were so sweet. Like,
Oh my god, yeah. I feel bad like hustling women, which usually I don't go up to them. And also because like
Yeah.
sometimes they fucking suck in the club. Not gonna
Bro,
lie.
yeah, they don't know boundaries.
they be dancing
Yeah.
on their men too instead of us, and it's like that. You came to our job.
Yeah, what are you doing?
Like, what are you
Dance-
doing?
dance on your
Go
man
to
at
the
home.
bar.
I remember one time this couple was making out. This girl was sitting on his lap, and even though he's making out with her, like all of us dancers were just watching them, and we were like, she is making herself look like really weird because she's just sitting on his lap, making out with him for like 2 hours.
Claiming his ass.
Like,
y'all
dude,
shouldn't
yeah.
have come.
Or
Y'all
the
shouldn't
one
have come.
time we got these guys to go upstairs, but there was that one girl employee, and she fucking came upstairs and made them all leave.
Yeah, and sometimes I have to take that one girl employee and I have to be like, hey, you saying no is taking money out of my pocket.
Literally.
Can I make some money tonight? Is that okay
she
with
didn't.
you?
She didn't give a fuck.
No, I know that. And that, like, I'm saying, like, recently I have said this to people, and not only women, actually. Like, I remember one time this guy was trying to say no, and I'm like, hey, you saying no when he's saying yes is taking potentially $600 out of my pocket when I haven't made anything tonight. Is that what you want to do? And that, it really do work, because he shut the fuck up, and we went upstairs.
Yeah.
Because his friend was paying. I'm like, you're not paying, and you're gonna say no and actively cock block me out of making at least $600.
Yeah, that should be pissing me off.
Like-
It's like, it's not your card. Why do you care?
And I don't think they think about that in that perspective. You know, they're like, oh, you're like, they either think we're all rich or so, I don't know what they think, but I'm like, I need this money. I've made $80 tonight. That's my house fee plus tip out. So I haven't made shit. So let me make the $600. And can you please just say yes?
That exact shit happens as a furniture salesman back in the day.
Really?
Like, for real, it'd be the same thing. People
know
would
what
bring their
sales,
friend
though?
in, and it'd be like, what the fuck are you, you know, like, get this fucking asshole out of here.
And I'm like, I gotta like take you aside. Like, listen, you're like in front of my face, like stepping on my toes.
Be like, do you see how I'm naked here?
Like,
See, I'm standing here fucking naked
mind
trying to
you,
make money.
Wearing daggers, mind
Right.
you.
And when a dude is gonna pay for all of it, and you're his friend saying no, like, I just want you to know that, like,
Then
you're
go home.
taking your hand in my pocket and you're pulling money out of it, and you shouldn't feel good about that.
No.
Like, that shouldn't feel good. Like,
And it makes you the least fuckable guy in this
and you
whole
have
city.
money. And he was gay, but such your little gay ass up and sit next to me and let me put these titties in your face, and we're gonna all pretend here, and it's gonna be great, and I'm gonna thank you for making me $600. Please. Like, what? Don't cock block me, you little bastards. Also, speaking of men, not all men, but all men. Once again, I was arguing with men on Twitter, per usual. But this time it was really fucking interesting, because a girl called her man a bitch. She was like, shorty, who's your shorty? I ain't your shorty, bitch. Something like that. And he was like, whatever, dude. Not even, he wasn't mad. All the men in the comments were mad. One dude specifically said, I would have pistol whipped that bitch. So I commented, I said, that's insane, and you should get a hold of your emotions, because pistol whipping somebody for calling you out of your name is insane. Like,
That's
not,
a bit emotional.
That's like
if you
not a
ask
valid
me.
reason, like, to beat the shit out of your girlfriend.
I do think if you are a good man, like you're a leader, and I don't mean financially, if you are a provider, I also do not mean financially. If you're somebody worth following and you have your shit together and you have a vision,
Period.
to be called a bitch, that is insulting to your character, and I respect that. And no woman should ever call you that. However,
Right.
if you are the majority of men in society today, you do not have those characteristics about you. I do think it is still wrong for somebody to call you a bitch, but also if you're in the same breath, like you're that type to call women emotional. But like, aren't you emotional for running with your anger?
Like, they don't think that's emotional. And also, like,
That is emotional. In fact, that's violence. That's
you
violent.
can leave. You don't have to be called out your name by some toxic woman. You can actually leave that relationship.
Exactly.
You don't have to
You
beat
have
her
the
ass.
power
You
to
can leave.
open the door, see yourself out, and close it behind you, and be done.
And so many men were in the comments, and one guy specifically wouldn't stop arguing with me, and he goes, he literally said, pistol whipping your girl one time isn't considered abuse.
Are you fucking
He's
kidding
got to
me?
be joking.
No,
That's got to
no,
be
he
joking.
was
No, I'm sure
dead
he's dead
ass.
ass.
See,
He's
That
dead
is
ass.
so fucking
The problem
insane.
Thank you, Andrew Tate.
My boyfriend said the same thing. He was like, no way, he's serious. And I was like, I know, right? It sounds like he's trolling me. I show him the whole conversation, and dude's just like he's like doubling down as if like his life depends on
What
him
the
being,
fuck is going on?
him being right. And he goes, well, I have a girlfriend. I've never put hands on her, but she's never called me out my name. And I'm like,
I hope she does one day.
no, I hope she doesn't, because he put a pistol whip her.
No.
Like, I don't want this poor girl to be pistol whipped, but goddamn.
I hope someone calls me a
You
bitch.
have to resort to
I hope
violence,
someone
and when you
calls him a
crash it,
bitch
you are
one day and
lazy
pistol
and
whips
you
him.
are lower than human.
Wait, you guys both said something at the same time. Wait, who what?
Oh, I was just saying, I hope someone calls him a bitch one day and pistol whips him the same time.
Yeah, like, and what'd you say?
I'm saying if you have to resort to violence to get your point across, you're fucking lazy, you're bad with words, and you're lower than human.
Is that not pathetic? Are you not emotional? And you know, men love to call women emotional, so I'm just like, are you
The
not
thing
the
is,
most emotional species ever?
Emotion is like the root of all decision making. So if you're downplaying emotions, then you're either psychopathic or you're just that far off from like your own self-awareness. Both make you invalid.
Yeah.
So
And I don't think men,
Let's talk about that.
I don't think men have that much self-awareness.
They
to be
don't.
honest. Not and no emotional intelligence. Where is it at?
Yeah.
Where's it at, Gabe?
I will say I've
Who are
been
you
blessed with
talking to right
some in my presence. I do have a sea of mentors, not a sea, but a tribe.
I know some good men out there, but
Yes, but they are
It took
few
them
and
a
far
long
between.
time to
Few
get
and
there.
far between.
right. Questions for guests.
That shit is so insane. It's hard for me to. It's
Oh, the
truly
pistol
hard for me
whipping?
to believe that someone could say.
I will literally show you the.
Oh no! I believe. Like I just keep getting blown away.
I know,
by this
it's
shit.
fucking
It's just
crazy.
crazy. It's so fucking crazy.
Just shit men say.
I had all these questions for Portland and Park, but we're gonna have them on next week, I think. I hope so. I was on their podcast 2 weeks ago, and it was really funny. It was really fun.
Me too.
We had a good time. Yes. And they had like berries and cheese and crackers and shit.
Thank you guys, by the way, for being so accommodating.
Hell yeah, that was amazing. I was like, oh, I'm a shitty podcast host. I'm like, here's a chair.
Shit.
Shit, I'll take it. I'm just happy to be here.
Literally. That's fucking hilarious.
We pour some drinks, but yeah, no fucking raspberries.
Yeah, that's true.
Water over here.
Maybe someday, but I'd be bored. I'd be bored. Then I take a nap, and then I come here, and so there's no time to stop at the store.
Oh yeah, your schedule is just crazy.
But no, it has gotten crazier, to be honest.
I know it is.
So busy this weekend. My shirt just like on tight. Has anybody been in VIP lately? Because I had a VIP. What was it? Wednesday? What day is it today? Thursday. No. So this was on Tuesday, and I was upstairs. First of all, this customer, I'm like walking in. This is when I met you at O'Donovan's, and I left. He's walking out while I'm walking in, and he's like, oh shit. So then he comes back in, and I'm like, he looks so fucking familiar.
So that was Monday. Yeah, it was Monday. But
Oh,
continue.
you're right. I went up Tuesday with somebody else. Yeah, Monday. He goes, yeah, you look so familiar. I'm like, okay, like you do too, but like it's a white dude with a beard. So I'm like, yeah.
Which one?
You're like so familiar compared to a lot of other people. But and then I'm sitting with him, whatever. Finally, we go upstairs, and he's like, no, seriously, I think we've done this before, like VIP. And I'm like, well, wait, like, what's your number? Because I usually get guys who bring me to VIP. I usually get their number so I can be like, come back again. I got his number. Yep. Literally same exact time, same week, different date. Last year, same thing.
I wonder,
He had texted me like, hey, pretty girl.
was it just you that he brought up?
That's what it seemed like when I was rereading the text,
Okay.
but I just thought it was hilarious. But then he was fucked up, you guys, and he kept asking me to see my pussy. You guys, I will get in trouble. This is not a pussy club. I wish
We're
it
not
was.
prostitutes.
No,
This is not a brothel.
Some of it we could be, and I wish it was, but we're not because it's illegal. Do I wish our third floor could be a brothel? Absolutely. Would I bring you up there? Absolutely. Would I have $1 million? Absolutely. Because do you understand how easy it would be to get some guys who are already spending like thousands of dollars on VIP to not get pussy to then be like, you want to upgrade this? After they pay? Like, actually, you can upgrade. They would spend so much money. So I think it'd be in everybody's interest to decriminalize sex work, but whatever. Anyways, but here's the thing. You have to respect my boundaries and my rules as of now, which is you cannot try to pull off my G-string.
Oh my God. I hate
Brian?
that.
Again, crazy.
He
Yeah.
literally grabbed my G-string and pulled it as hard as he could. Thank God they're like so fucking stretchy.
Right.
But now I think it's like stretched out. So you owe me $12.
Did you let it go? Did it snap you like a bone
No,
arrow?
it didn't snap me. I feel like I'm really good. Honestly, strippers and sex workers in general, I think we're really good at ducking and dodging sexual assault of some sort.
Oh God.
No, seriously though.
Like
Yeah,
like
I'm
you
sure.
know, we still had like a great time. I didn't get like visibly upset, but I was just like, you can't do that.
Did it take you a while to learn to manage those things? For all
A
like, for all
crazy
you guys?
story.
It didn't take me a while, I don't think. But what?
Yes. So it was like probably within my first 3 months. There's this guy that didn't speak very good English, and he was with his brother who did speak like pretty good English. He bought his brother, the one that didn't speak very good English, a dance. So I'm dancing on him, and I'm kind of my back is facing him, and I feel his tongue he pushes me up for a second. I'm like, what the fuck? So he like stands me up, and then I feel his tongue from like the base of my spine go all the way up my back. I was incredulous. I could not
Like,
believe it
why
happened.
would
Holy
you?
So
fucking shit.
I looked at him and I was like, don't fucking do that. And he like did this little like like gremlin laugh. I shit you not.
Ew.
And he licked me from my belly button like all the way up here.
I
And
would've
he didn't.
smacked
He was.
the shit out of him.
So I grabbed him by the throat and I shoved him to the back of the chair. And I was like, don't fucking do that. What the fuck is wrong with you? Even though he couldn't understand me. Like I'm pretty sure to like.
your body language
Explicatives
had
are
to have
pretty
got it
like
across.
exactly. So I go up to his homie and I was like, I have a biohazard all over my fucking body thanks to your brother. You're gonna pay me. Obviously, I like lowball because I was new. I was like $50 or I'm kicking y'all both the fuck out. He gave me the 50 and it was cool. We were square. I went to the bathroom, used the antibacterial soap.
Yeah,
and
like-
a girl saw what happened. Like one of the other girls saw what happened. She came and she cleaned me up with me. So like everything was
Aw,
cool.
baby.
So sweet. But yeah, that was insane.
First couple months. getting
Yeah,
licked.
first couple months. But
Goddamn.
like.
Yeah, God, we had that happen before too.
Yeah, it's just nasty. Like
And
you
y'all
do not
spit
know.
smells, bro.
Blech. Yeah.
Oh, do you remember that old guy that we were gonna go upstairs and he licked our ears? Ooh.
Ew.
Bitch. To this day, bro, I can still smell it.
Yes.
Stop licking people without consent. Can you ask me if you can lick me? I will say no immediately.
Yeah.
Can you ask? Can you ask? Unless you were fine or something.
It is a test though when the woman like
Fucking lick me.
when like they're dragging titties right across your lips. Sometimes I just admit that that's a test. That's all I'm saying.
And so many guys say that too. They're like,
That's why I don't do that.
I can see
I'll
why.
do it, but only in VIP, and I will let you see my titties.
I don't got titties to drag, so
Well, you can get close enough.
What are you talking about? You got titties.
I know, and they've
She
been
got
growing.
yitty, she's
She
capping.
She over here telling.
And they've been growing.
damn,
No, they haven't. They haven't grown, dude. They're big as hell right now.
Wow, you're really blooming, Emily.
I know. Shout out to antidepressants.
You guys should see my dick. It's doubled in size in my 40s.
Gap. So we went from 2 to 4
Yes.
inches.
Got it.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
Got his
That
ass.
whole ass browser.
Got him.
Okay, so now,
Just be
so
quiet
speaking of, whoop-dee. Okay, wait.
Speaking
Oh
of
my
what?
god, my titty. Well, yeah, I know. I totally forgot. But
I got all these
I feel
Twitter
like-
things too, by the way.
No, I
like,
know.
like
Yes.
the graphics.
So I want to start, but first I want to start with the first Twitter, which was the porn drama.
So that one I was trying to understand for the longest time, and I'm so interested in it, but I don't fucking get what's going
I
on.
will explain.
So here we go. I got it right here.
Okay, perfect. Okay, so
Oh
I'm gonna bring it up on my
God.
phone too. Okay, so I don't know if anybody has ever heard of this porn performer, but his name is and this shit is really fucked up. His name is Gucci Third Leg, and so he has been
Ew.
collabing
Seems cool
with.
to me.
He's been
Yeah.
collabing with so many like different creators and all these things, and his content is like usually honestly like really really good, and he like is always with like really really good like entertainers, and so this went crazy. So I'm gonna read it to you guys. It's a little bit long, so bear with me, but it says. This is by Danae Davis, which shout out to you, Danae Davis, for being able to say this and being so vulnerable with us. We love you and we stand by your side. And fuck stigma. But it says, this should be all the proof you need. I'm mortified and ashamed that I didn't come and say it back in March when I got that positive result. Sadly, it's my fault that y'all are coming to me saying he burned you. He lied to me and said he cut himself while shaving. He told me he'd send me his test results and never sent them. I was 19 and naive, brand new to collabing. I was only shooting content with partners. I was scared of losing all the money that doesn't mean anything to me now. I reposted the vids to milk that money that I feel like he owed me. He changed my life forever. I was speaking in third person because I was too afraid of what would come, but I can't stand to let people think I'm just lying. Gucci Third Leg, you will burn in hell for what you did to me and these young women. There seems to be a trend of the girls he's burning. We're all new to the OF content collaboration game, or 19 years old to 22 years of age. I'll drop the full story when I'm ready. Like, that's not even the full story. There's videos underneath that she posts where you can see the supposed cut that he had, which is
Oh, I was wondering what that was. Okay.
yeah. So that's a supposed cut he had, which was ended up being like an outbreak, and the whole thing that was like really really fucked up is like there was. So I actually posted a bunch about it on my Other Words for Horror Instagram page, but even Miss B Nasty spoke up about it, because even women were coming in and basically victim blaming her and saying like, why did you do that without getting the results, or why did you suck his dick with no condom, or that don't even look like a cut, da 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 da. When really it's like, okay, why did you lie to this girl? Why are you only
why is it her
contacting
fault?
19-year-old little girls who don't know what they're doing? Like, you're obviously manipulating young women who are new to the industry and using your humongous following to further that manipulation, because they're thinking like, oh, I'm gonna get money from this. Just like she said in the post, like, I kept reposting it because I wanted that money back, you know.
How hard is it to just take a fucking pill every day? Let's be so real, first of all.
And let's not act like the whole thing with the stigma with herpes is so fucking insane, because this is like a whole herpes scare. Like, not scare, like, she ended up getting it, but like, it's 1 in 6 people, and people are acting like this is like some new thing. Like, there's so much stigma around STDs that is just like fucking insane. And even I tweeted something, I was like, all these men out here coming in like saying shit, acting like they use condoms. I'm sorry, but men fucking hate condoms. So to call any type of bitch out her name or anything for getting burned or anything like that, when men don't even wear condoms, don't even want to wear condoms, when they don't get
And they don't get tested.
Yep.
Like, jinx.
Men are more likely to be asymptomatic, which is why you guys need to be even more proactive about getting tested.
Yeah.
Because you are unknowingly spreading something and then shitting on the women who come back to you and say, hey, I have this.
And you're sitting here
But it probably
fucking-
came from you.
You're sitting here fucking all these bitches raw, and now
Exactly.
you're confused.
Exactly.
Now you're confused. That's exactly what I said. I said, how half y'all in here acting like you never fucked anyone raw is crazy. Well, you didn't catch herpes. Congratulations, bitch. About 1 in 6 humans did, though. You shouldn't get a trophy from being lucky. STI STI stigma is actually insane to me, given how all of you hate condoms. And I literally don't believe any of you bitches out here that are talking shit about her have been sucking dicks with condoms on it, you dumb bitches. Just because you're lucky, because you sucked a dick that you didn't catch anything from, you cannot sit here and tell me that every dick you've ever sucked had a condom on. I don't believe you. I'm sorry. I don't believe you. And I know it's a lie. So let's stop acting like we all live, like we're all so fucking special just because it hasn't happened to us. Bitch, it could happen to you anytime. I'm shocked and appalled that I don't have herpes yet. Okay? I could still get it. Sure. You never know.
You should be embarrassed.
Like, never. I would never be. I would shout it from the rooftops.
No, I'm saying you should be embarrassed you don't have herpes.
I am embarrassed.
With all the fucking unprotected sex that I've had. That's how I feel.
Now.
I'm shocked I haven't had it.
I'm like,
shocked.
if anybody fucking hates... And you know what? I've had a canker sore before. That's a fucking form of herpes. Like, just because I don't have, like, genital herpes doesn't
very well
mean...
could have been born with that.
Like, I'm tired of that. I'm tired of the stigma, and I'm tired of the bullshit, and I'm tired of men who fuck every bitch raw and never get their dicks tested and then spread it all over the place. I'm tired of them having the fucking audacity to talk any type of shit to women. Get y'all dicks checked. How about that? And mind
all you have to do is get a little tiny prick in your finger and pee in a cup.
Yeah,
don't be a bitch.
It's a blood test for the herpes. You have to specifically ask for it. So let's not act like a regular STD panel's covering it. It's not.
It's not.
You have to ask for that. And while we're at it, HIV and syphilis are also really high because y'all motherfuckers don't use protection. So get it together and stop stigmatizing other people when all y'all are some hoes. Okay, let's just be honest here.
I've had chlamydia 3 times.
So yeah, I know we talked about it.
I know.
Right, and yeah, I mean, it's just crazy to me that people act so holier than thou on the internet when I'm like, okay, Susan.
Yeah.
Are we sure about that? And other people were commenting, a tale as old as time is pregnant women going in to get like their like checkups and stuff, finding out they have multiple STDs because their husband has been cheating on them without using protection. Just like that lady who just found out in the UK, I don't know if it's the UK, but it's somewhere in Europe, that her husband was drugging her and had over literally hundreds of people have sex with her without condoms. And she was passed out for all of it.
Wow.
They found it. One of the rules was that these men weren't allowed to use condoms. Her own husband did this to her for years and years and years. And there's hella evidence. And it's fucked the fuck up.
Oh, my God.
But once again, not all men. But it's always all men, isn't it? So, we all have a reason to hate men. Fuck men. To do that.
Yeah,
Why, your own
Gabe.
wife?
The stream is going down. No.
Your own wife. So
no, that's insane. I mean, that's insane.
I'll read a
Holy
couple of the things
shit.
people said, but here's what Miss B Nasty said. She said, y'all have no empathy, and it's too many women perpetuating rape culture right now. Everybody knows every damn thing when it's not happening to them. Y'all lives so perfect, and y'all never have made a mistake. Fucking weird. Because again, if it came out that she knew and didn't say shit or didn't have proof, y'all would be just as mad at her for continuing to dick ride him. He is wrong, in all caps. This isn't his first time burning someone. All blame goes to him. Like, and he's just, a lot of the men that are being on his side, I'm guessing, have also burned women. Like, all I'm thinking is that y'all are all in cahoots. Because you don't want to take any accountability because...
I was just going to say, it's just wild that...
men are allergic.
It's insane to me that anyone would like take. What is his side to take?
But he's saying that, first of all, he has a picture of his My Chart from 2023. Mind you, you don't even have an updated. You don't have it 2024. It's almost 2025. You have a 2023 My Chart.
Man, I wish I had Twitter.
And you know when you have shit like that's something I think just people do. Like
Twitter
you
was
ignore whatever.
It's just like men in general too. Like they think. I just want people to know, like, get reintroduced to sex education because because your girlfriend or partner or whoever the fuck you're with tests negative for something doesn't mean that you're also negative. You have to fucking get tested yourself. You can absolutely have something and your partner not have something, even if you've had hella fucking unprotected sex.
Also, STDs can lay dormant in your system for years.
Like, I thought we all learned this. Like, I thought we knew this.
It's fucking
You
dormant.
could have had sex with somebody that had chlamydia 4 years ago, and it doesn't pop up till now. That's why it's important to get tested and regularly.
Yeah, like
Not just with new partners, but just regularly in general.
Because people cheat, and let's stop being so fucking ignorant to think that our little boyfriends are so sweet or our little girlfriends. Like, just get tested, bro.
It ain't that hard.
Like, I know that it gives anxiety, but wouldn't you rather?
It doesn't even hurt anymore.
Would you rather
They used to. I'm from the old days, kids. They used to jam a pipe cleaner up your dick hole. It hurt like hell.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
It fucking hurt like the worst pain. And now you just piss in a cup. Come on.
And get a little prick in your finger. It's not the end of the fucking world.
Don't tell them about the prick.
Prick the
No,
finger.
Bro,
no, I'm
they need
joking,
to
but yeah.
fucking grow some
it's
fucking
not.
balls.
Yeah, it's just weird. Like, and honestly, if you're talking about money, you don't have health insurance. Red Door Clinic will do it for free. SWOP works with them every day. Also, if you don't have condoms, SWOP has an absurd amount of condoms.
Also, shout out
You
to the
need
Red
some
Door Clinic, which is the first place whoever stuffed that pipe cleaner thing
I
up my dick
fucking
hole.
love Red Door.
Wait, and it hurts. I'll never forget that fucking
I
pain
love
and
Red Door.
instant sweat and curled
Yeah, that's
toes.
fucked up though.
It was
I'm so sorry.
horrible, but it was great. Good story.
Another person said, just like, this is just for like the young OF girls or like people in general. So somebody else said, when I first started doing OF, I almost fell into the trap of a few guys, to be completely transparent. These dudes will fake test results. They'll act like they want to date you. They'll try to convince you that collabs make more money. It's so many tactics that are used to manipulate. They prey on new girls too, and that's why I'll forever encourage trying solo starting out if you're unsure how to vet. And exactly, yeah, I'm still just solo because I still don't trust.
Same.
I just don't trust men out here.
Or if you find a partner that's not in the world and they're willing to make some videos with you.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
I trust my man.
That's the way
I
I've
have
always
that.
gone. I've always stayed safe because of that.
Right.
Break
And
out the face mask.
And he's honestly
Yeah.
said that
Exactly.
he's down. Or just dick down.
Yeah.
Waist down. You know, like, you don't even
Yeah,
your face don't
like
even
my
matter to me.
like my partner, he has an OnlyFans account, but he solely has it because I have it so I can tag him
Right.
in the videos I send out.
Right, and do these
Period.
like beautiful ass fucking sexy ass little posts that I love. What
I know
else?
that one that was way in the archives that I just sent out on Monday
Yeah.
with the porn in the background and me
That
just a
was hot.
sloppy mess.
That was hot. Not me hiccuping. And then what else? Oh, okay. So this is then what would snowball into my tweet that went like all crazy. It went viral, guys. But sometimes it's unfortunate when these tweets go crazy because they leave
wondering-
sex work Twitter
I
and
was
they
wondering-
get into.
I was wondering where you were gonna get to this tweet.
Yeah, so this is why I tweeted this, because some people in the comments to her,
You are funny.
like as far as the victim blaming goes, they were like, why didn't you just work at McDonald's? And I was like, are these people fucking serious? So here's what I said. I said, when people tell sex workers, why didn't you just work at McDonald's? Did McDonald's pay my rent for 2 hours of my time? Did McDonald's pay me to go on vacation with them? Do McDonald's pay $600 an hour? Like, what crazy ass fancy McDonald's is y'all referring to? Makes sense, please.
Be so fucking for real.
Like, what kind of hoe ass, secret ass brothel McDonald's are we talking about?
Yeah,
here?
because I'll go flip some burgers naked.
I'm saying, and by burgers, I'm talking about the snatch. So many fucking people responded because it kind of, mostly it was sex workers who were saying good shit. But, of course, there was, like, some more people who had some motion to say.
It's always a couple.
Here, hang on. I got some coming up here. I'm just bringing them up here. Oops. Of course, I tried to make some last-minute fucking alteration like an idiot, but...
Boom.
All right, here we go.
Oh, yeah. Oh, my God. People... Oh, yeah. Okay, so wait. I'll read that first one.
Oh, whoops. Yeah, let me...
I've had so many jobs, and none of them will ever compare to sex work. I worked at Burger King for a year, and excuse my language, but my boss was a fucking bitch. I also had sweat and grease all over my body and face every day. Not worth it. I'm just a girl. Eye roll.
I'm literally just a girl.
Can't pay my rent with McDonald's money. Then this motherfucker said, y'all choose fast and easy money and do not care about the consequences thereof. No one has to agree or co-sign the choice that someone makes, but making the choice also has to come with the understanding that no one is obligated to agree with the choices that someone makes to enter sex work. This is the one thing that women who do so must get as well. There are many ways to make money. Women will choose the easiest, fastest way. It's a person choice. Absolutely. I think he had a hard time typing that. It was really
Mendham was struggling.
it was really hard to read that, but
I had a stroke.
I literally just responded. I said, hey, form a sentence first, then let's create a dialogue. Also, there's books on sex work. Read them. Because I'm really tired of doing free labor. Like, everything you said, you could just read a book that debunks everything you said.
Literally.
My money could be, like, misconstrued as, like, fast and easy, but it's not easy sitting in a club for 8 hours. It's not easy editing videos all fucking day. It's not easy
Psychological
marketing.
work. It's physical work.
Yeah.
It's not easy answering the fucking
not
like
easy, but-
desperate dudes asking for your attention and shit like that.
And it's not easy maintaining, like, it's not easy doing my hair, bitch. It's not easy doing my makeup. Like, okay, like, it's gotten easy. But
And you have to be happy, bubbly. Like,
yeah. Do you think I want to be always smiling in your little bitch ass
It's
face?
just a fucking
Yeah,
high-end
especially-
sales job. That's all it is.
It is sales. It's naked
It's a
sales.
high-end sales, right?
I keep trying. I'm
is.
always telling people that we'll have sale guys in, and they'll be like, "You should be in sales," and I'm like, "I am in sales, bitch. Let's go to VIP."
It's exactly the same. The
$600.
faking it all day. Like I used to come home from selling fucking furniture 15 years, whatever, 10
Yeah.
years ago now, and I remember just like my ex-wife would like start talking to me and be like, "Don't fuck, like please, just if you can please give me 20 minutes to like decompress. I can't fake it
Yeah,
anymore. Like I
that
just
part.
can't fake it anymore."
Right. And oh my fucking god, you guys! I'm reading the comments. Here's one I didn't see.
Can you read see
the
these
guy-
on screen? They're good ones. I guess if you got.
Well, the guy that I read, Alexander DeVoe or whatever, the guy that I just read, who was like saying all that shit, and pretending he was using big words and pretended that he had a point. That he's actually
Pseudo-intellectual.
Do you know how many sex workers he follows? Look at his.
And
Look at who he
ones that are paying.
follows.
A ton of sex workers.
So you clearly watch all our
Nobody's
content.
paying for
You
that.
dumb
Look at his
bitch.
fucking bank
Like,
account.
why do you watch all of our shit?
Literally.
Somebody, another girl, one of the sex workers, hello Gina Gem, she said, "Excuse me, sir, but have you ever been a sex worker? If not, then you have no room to sit and say fast and easy money. Secondly, most of us are literally just living our lives like everyone else. We don't expect people to accept us. Not until people want to start attacking us for our choice of work. Then yeah, we have a right to stand up for ourselves." Exactly. Like, people are trying to act like, oh, you complained, da da da. No, bitch. It's just crazy what y'all be saying. I got compared to a pedophile and a rapist the other day.
That's crazy. And
Like,
a murderer.
I think I have the right to defend myself.
Actually, we're the ones that get murdered. Thank you very much.
Yeah,
No,
what
literally,
the
let's
fuck?
talk about that. How many sex workers have gotten...
Have you never heard of the Green River Killer?
I was just going to say,
No wonder
because
he
you know
wasn't
that's my
caught.
shit.
Right, because nobody gave a fuck. That's why it was never caught. So what do we have up
No,
on
he was
the
caught.
screen?
Well, he's caught finally. But
I
Oh, I
never-
just like these. These are funny. I thought.
I'd never tell you to work at McDonald's. I would tell you of an exit strategy. Shut the fuck up, James Bond. Do you have an exit strategy of your job?
Mr. Six
No,
Likes.
he's saying that as a
It's pro-
positive thing.
It's not positive. I don't take backhanded bullshit ass comments
It's not?
of a man.
That's like
a man don't get to
An exit
mansplain
strategy,
me.
like I'm a damsel in distress.
Yeah,
I need
don't-
help. This job is...
Save a hoe?
No, don't.
Oh, that's not how
don't
I interpret that, but
well,
okay.
you're not a
That's-
sex
yeah,
worker or
yeah.
a woman, so
Oh,
that makes sense.
okay, so I can't understand things.
No, you
Okay.
no, you can't. You
Okay.
could never probably understand anything from our perspective because you don't live it, right? Just like I can't understand a perspective from
$300 fucking picture.
things that you've gone through.
$300 picture.
Oh,
I feel like
Privileged
people
bitch.
forget the risk involved of us doing what we do as well. Some of us
Yeah,
work
and
corporate jobs, some of us don't. Some of us might work corporate jobs in the future, have families, this and that, fear of being doxxed. Let's get into it.
Yeah,
And like, I feel like as a man, even in the sex industry, if you were to be in the sex industry, what risks do you have?
right. Please tell me. Besides getting paid,
Oh, you fucked all those
$300.
bitches?
None, I'm a
Congrats.
badass motherfucker.
Yeah?
No, yeah. I got-
Exactly. Okay.
Yeah,
No,
you're not
I'm not-
getting fucking murdered.
Yeah.
Well,
Nobody
maybe.
wants nobody. You don't have a price on your head just because you're fucking bitches.
Right.
Right.
Here
You
we
understand I
are.
wasn't saying that though, right?
No,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Okay,
yeah.
okay,
I just mean
just
it.
making
I just mean in general. No,
No,
you're cool.
for the
You're
men
cool.
that was listening and probably was like, "Yo, Gabe said." No, dude. No, he was joking.
Yeah.
Well, okay. Zuri said, which, oh my gosh, love that name. I worked at McDonald's and would literally go to the bathroom to cry. Definitely would rather sell a photo than have to deal with terrible managers every day for pennies. Exactly.
Period.
And mind you, somebody else said, well, you could have been a lawyer. What part of I wanted to be a whore is being misunderstood here? I didn't want to be a lawyer. I wanted to be a hoe.
She is a naturally talented hoe.
Like, why can't I dream of whoredom?
And why can't you do both if that's what you desire?
Right. And you think so low of me and so pitiful of me and think that I'm so fucking stupid that if I wanted to be a lawyer, I think so low of myself that I couldn't do it? No.
Just the fact
I
that
could do whatever the fuck I want to do. And what I want to do is get paid for whatever the fuck I want to do. And I think that I've capitalized on that exactly. Because some other guy, he commented and he was like, my advice would be, let me just fucking find it. My advice would be to find something you like doing so that you're not just working 40 hours a week doing something you hate. And I was like,
Who said I hated it?
I'm like, so sex work? Okay. No, because it was in response to me being like, you can never convince me that working 40 hours a week at some corporate job and retiring at 75 is the move. I'm sorry. No retirement plan and healthcare plan in the world will convince me that that's the move, you guys. It sounds insane, and I can't believe that any of you accepted that, to be honest. What?
I think I like this one, the Findom princess, who says, if media has been able to profit off women's bodies for so long, why can't they profit off their own?
No, period. I would literally rather do anything than work in hospitality again, personally. These people have obviously never worked in a high-stress hospitality job for minimum wage and struggle to pay their living expenses.
You're selling your body more than we are, low-key.
Yeah, like, you're running around crazy. I'm sitting on a couch waiting for daddy to come in.
And then, oh no, I do a few dances and shake some ass.
Right.
I like just the Diego
I
shot.
feel like a lot of people hate on sex workers because they aren't attractive or confident enough to make it work for them. Exactly. No, I do be jealous.
You try being sexy in some fucking
Right.
8-inch heels, shaking some ass, wearing a thong. Like,
right. There's no other reason they would invest so much energy into hating something that doesn't affect them. Thank you.
It's
Bitch,
odd,
it's good. It's
right?
And
giving,
being psychologically
you're projecting your
well-versed.
jealousy, yeah. I honestly think, like, I remember these two girls who, like, always, like, hated on me for, like, being a sex worker because I was so loud. And I was just a loud whore. And I honestly just know that they were hoes. I know exactly. You know exactly what I'm talking about. They're hoes. But it was just, like, it's what's called, like, you're jealous and envious of my freedom and you wish you had that, which you could have it if you would just cut the umbilical cord, but you can always have the freedom that you wish you had that sex workers
you literally have the power to dictate your own life.
Right.
That's on you, babes.
And
you are setting your own limitations for yourself. Like,
and you have to deal with stigma. Yeah, that's something we have to deal with. But other than that, bitch, there's a reason I've been doing this 13 years, and it's not because I hate it. So.
Yeah, we Vetsy are 10, coming up on 10.
Yeah, I'm 13, coming up on 14. I'm
there's
like,
a reason I got into this alongside other things, and I thoroughly enjoy it. I'm not a veteran like you guys by any means, but I thoroughly enjoy it.
It's been 6 months, and you fucking enjoy it. And
I'm not quitting anytime soon.
And you're like, that's part of the reason why I feel like I started this podcast is to, like, because I wanted everybody from all different walks of life in the sex work industry to come and talk on here, to, like, be like, these are normal, like, we're all, like, essentially, like, we're just people. Like, I don't know about, like, normal, because what does that mean? But, like, we're just fucking
normal-ish.
Yeah, we're just chilling, we're just living life, we're working, and we're fun.
Speaking of, I got someone for you, too. He'll drive from Chicago to be on your podcast.
Oh, he'll be singing that date.
Yeah.
Glenn Yamashita, or I probably fucked that up. Not to mention how people now really shit on customer service and food service people. So you get bad pay, lousy working conditions, and for cherry on top of the shit Sunday, the scorn and ridicule of your fellow humans right to your face. No thanks.
Yeah.
Right? If I'm gonna have my fellow humans scorn me, trust and believe I'm gonna be getting paid at least $600 an hour.
You'd rather at least have the money.
I'm gonna suck dick or do whatever the fuck I need to do. And I'm going to get paid what I want to get paid. And y'all can do whatever the fuck you want to do. And I'm not over here. I'm not coming to your office and saying, shame on you, Karen, for working for nothing the rest of your life. Shame on you for not having any time for your kids. Shame on you, you dumbass bitch. No, I'm not doing that. Because I respect your office space.
The principle remains true of, like, anybody doing anything that nobody agrees with. Like, if it's not you, why do you fucking care?
Why do you give a fuck?
That's what's super
And
odd.
it's seriously like envy, jealousy. Like, I just can't, just like that person said, I can't think of any other reason.
That emotionally connected to it. Why does it affect
Literally.
you that much?
Like,
Unless you are genuinely upset yourself that you can't do that.
So gung ho.
For my inside, like whatever, what I've seen also, this is a new experience, is that I've had dating on, like dating and whatever.
Yeah.
I'll tell people that I do this show because it's a natural thing that comes up eventually, right? And it's kind of one of those things like, I'm not going to fucking, like, I don't think to hide it. I don't think it matters. But I've been amazed how many women like react to it very negatively and are like, nope, I'm out of there. Like, you're with like sex worker, and it just, to me, it's such a just born from their discomfort with sex, right? And it feels like very intimidated by it or something.
I have a post like that. Like, you should, all of your like biases with sex, like, stop projecting those onto me.
Yeah, bye, Susan.
Like, clearly you have problems with sex, and you should talk to somebody about that.
Yeah, I don't understand necessarily guys' anger about it. Like, I assume it's a similar thing, but
because they think that we're their free property, and how dare we charge them for something that should be free because they're entitled little bastards.
But why they get mad at, like, when I did the first sex work, like, march with you guys, I was just blown away at how many guys who clearly need to get pussy.
Well,
and like,
I was
They're
literally
mad
out
that they don't get
promoting
it.
for the club that I work at, Rick's, by the way.
Shout out
Can see me there
Rick's,
every Friday,
gang.
Saturday night. Okay, anyway. I was out there promoting, and I was just handing out free flyers, and some guy's like, I'm not going to do anything you tell me to do, you filthy fucking slut.
Jesus,
And I was like-
fucking Christ.
And I was like,
Clothes
mind
more.
you, there was no cleavage. I was dressed just like this, essentially, outside, just being like, hi.
you had a shawl on?
filthy slut.
Or a scarf, whatever?
I
Yeah,
didn't
yeah.
have a shawl, but like, you know what I mean?
Right.
Went home and
No,
masturbated
that's
to the
not
fact
at
that you
all.
covered you.
And he was like, something about filthy slut. And I was like, I'm sorry, what did you say to me? And he lunged at me. He lunged.
Oh, I would've
This was a
right-hooked him.
this was
Why
a
are men so
50-something-year-old man. And I was like, I hope you have the day you deserve. And I blew him a kiss, and he lunged again.
I hope he's dead now. Hopefully
That
COVID
is
gets him.
crazy.
Like, I literally, like, he didn't have any kids with him. There was no wife. Not that matters, but like, I genuinely.
But it's like,
was
yeah,
just
why were
being a
you
nice
threatened?
human,
Why am I a threat
saying,
to you?
hey, come after the game. We have a party. Like, here's free tickets.
You know what? I'm starting to think that he sees sex workers and he might have got robbed or something. Because he's genuinely mad at you. Like, something happened to him.
Yeah, there's like some
happened to you?
really crazy deep-rooted resentment there.
Yeah.
When I literally, like, I'm a nice person.
Yeah.
I'm easily
It
approachable.
makes me think it's personal. You've made something that happened to you. Now you've wrapped it around the whole industry, and now every
Wild.
Filthy little slut is crazy. I've been abstinent for a while.
Oh my god.
What does he jack off to?
Well, he probably
Yeah,
jacked
that's
off
what I
saying
think. Like,
that
what
to
do you-
her. He probably jacked off at the fact that he had this altercation with this beautiful woman on the
Bingo.
street.
Well, now I can't
Yeah.
get mad at him if that's his
Bingo.
freak.
He's
but
probably
yeah.
like, ah,
no, I'm joking.
I called
But yeah.
this girl a fucking
No, I
filthy
called this
slut.
lady you fucking
I
filthy
guarantee you
slut.
he
Oh my
jerked-
He
God.
literally
that.
lunged at me like he wanted to kill me.
That's so disgusting.
And I was literally there, like, bright-eyed, bushy-tailed, like, hi. I
Like-
hope you have the best day ever. You know, like, just...
And you're not very, like, big. I'd assume he's
No.
bigger than you also.
I'm 5'3" and a little
Right.
thick. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? I'm not intimidating. She had to check.
I'm just saying.
Check. It's
Yeah,
back
I was
there.
just saying, you're not
Validate,
very-
you
yeah.
validate.
Sure did.
Okay, period. But nah, like, just absolutely insane, asinine. And this homie was like, I'm so sorry. I'm like, yeah, you fucking should be. What the fuck is wrong with both of y'all?
Like-
You're hanging out with people like that.
Alcohol makes you hate women?
Yeah.
No, that's deep down inside. you.
Alcohol brings the things that you've been hiding
Sorry.
in your subconscious to light.
Mommy issues.
Oh my god. Speaking of fuckboy ass motherfuckers, another dude said to me, of course this is on Twitter because I think that's where all like terrible people go to congregate. Except for me.
I love Twitter.
Me too.
I
me
love
too.
Twitter. My
No,
cat eats.
sex work Twitter is lit. I do love me some sex work Twitter. If you ever re-download, just only follow sex workers and it'll be a beautiful time.
Beautiful time.
Like, you know what I'm saying?
And
It
cat
won't be
memes.
like doom. Well, there might be some drama, but
Cat memes.
yeah, I know lots of cats. She has a cat.
Yeah, I got a pretty cat.
Yeah, well, true. On both accords.
Oh,
Both that pussy.
it's like the OnlyFans to validate. Oh my god, it's the kitty. Hi, baby.
Hello, kitty cat.
Hello, kitty.
Hello, it's a cat.
Isn't it, bro?
Oh my gosh, I truly wish we all had British accents in real life. It's one of my favorite accents.
I'm half.
If I ever, you were saying,
I literally just like learned to like be Americanized so I wouldn't get made fun of.
oh my god, dude, no, it's hot.
Yeah.
No, it's so hot. I can't believe nobody sexualized you for it. I'm so sorry.
This was in like second grade.
Oh.
Let's
Oh
be
God,
sober
never
real.
mind. Never mind. I'm actually very glad you didn't get sexualized on.
No, literally same.
But I'm just like, hello, chumley.
How you doing, bruv?
Hello, are you making beans over there?
You're just chatting fucking shit.
This is the worst part of the podcast by far.
Shut the fuck up. Now you're literally chatting shit.
Oh God.
Oh my God,
Fucking bollocks. All right.
bollocks. Okay, sorry. No, everybody loved it.
Sorry.
I do love the accent though.
Thank you, babes.
Yes.
Everybody loves it.
All right, off you pop.
What's her name? Julia Stiles? No. Julia, the girl that's on Ocean's 12 and shit, and all the oceans.
Julia Roberts?
Yes!
Okay.
Julia Roberts, when she was a waitress, she used to go to everybody with a different accent. And it was like she would practice like that. So it's giving Julia Roberts.
Oh, I want to go home and watch Pretty Woman now.
Yes, her body is so fucking crazy in that show. I mean,
It's my favorite
Is that movie beloved by sex workers, would you say? Or not?
Yeah.
Okay.
I
Is
mean,
Sex
I think
worker
it's
approved.
I think it's
Yeah.
one of like I think we all love it, but is it realistic? No. And also he
No,
should have
yeah.
given her a lot more money, but I feel like for the time
She should.
But that movie's
it was
also
like,
I like
old.
that
it
your
was like
takeaway from the
3K.
But
My
that
review, you
movie
should've given
is
her more
also in
money.
like the 90s.
Right. So I feel like 3K in the 90s, what is that equivalent to now? Should I ask her?
Fucking probably 8,000.
Siri, how much was 3K in the 90s to now? Is that how
Should
you
I
ask,
ask
is that how you ask
ChatGPT?
questions?
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say.
Oh, okay. $3,000 in 1990 is equivalent in purchasing power to about $7,237.21 today.
What did I say?
What the
Eight?
fuck?
Because
I
I was
said
gonna,
8.
I was gonna say about 10K.
And I think it's 8 or
Okay,
10.
okay.
I was shooting high.
Because how long did she hang out with him? For a weekend or a week?
A week.
Yeah.
No, 6 days. Yeah.
Okay, let's not act like I haven't done
The
that.
Lotus Corner's like it's on rails.
Okay, $7,000 is actually crazy. I love that. Okay, then yes. And then so wait, how long have we been here?
A long time.
Okay,
It's
so
probably time to
so
wrap
then I
up.
want to wrap up with I just wanted to say embarrassing sex stories because I just had a really embarrassing sex story happen to me. And so I was drinking one night last week, and I was like after work, and I went home with my boyfriend. I was like, I'm gonna suck your dick, and I was sucking his dick, and he starts like fucking my throat, and I'm like, usually I had just ate. I just made myself an entire tortellini pasta at 3 a.m. I whipped it the fuck up, okay? I was like
I know where this
sauteing
is
garlic and butter and
You gotta
everything.
enjoy it again.
No.
So I get to eating, I'm like, all right, it's time to suck dick. Terrible idea, babe. So I'm sucking his dick, but then he started like fucking my throat, and I can kind of feel it sometimes, like coming
Where-
up in my throat.
Where it hits the button, kind of.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
the throw up, but I keep being like, I got this. It's like making my mouth water thinking about this, you guys. But so,
it was so good?
sucking it. I don't know. I think my brain just remembers, and so my throat's like, "Are you okay?" Like,
Muscle memory.
my throat's like,
Yeah.
But so right when he comes, I'm also puking. And there is chunks, and I swallow. I should give a trigger warning, you guys, but I'm swallowing both my throw up and his cum.
Oh, lovely.
And afterwards,
Combination.
it's literally
Did
combination.
that make him come, or was that a
No, so,
coincidence?
No, yeah, I don't. You know what? Because afterwards he goes, "That was the best head I ever had."
Oh my God.
And I was like, I puked.
They never know.
And he was like, I stand by it. So he goes in the bathroom. He's like, I don't see any. And I'm like, lift up your dick. He lifts it up. The chunks are on his balls.
That's so fucking
And he
gross.
still is like, he's like, best head I ever had, dude. I don't know. And I'm like,
My boyfriend at the time, I've done that before where I've thrown up and I just ran to the bathroom and spit it in the toilet and just went right back to it.
oh my God. See, at least you went back. Me, I feel like I'm always so, like, there's been a couple times where I throw up in my mouth, but I still swallow it. But there's never been a time where it all came out, and not that it was chunky. Like, usually it'd be like all liquid, you know?
That's passionate.
This shit was, like, I had just ate tortellini.
That's passionate.
So, what about you? Have you have any embarrassing? And you know, at least I wasn't.
It's not
I don't think I
embarrassing.
was embarrassed because it's my man. Had it been like any of the other dudes that I ever fucked, I probably would have been like maybe a little bit mortified. But since it's my man, like he sees me poop.
Is it
does
weird
he
that
see
I
you
wouldn't
poop?
be embarrassed about that
I
at
poop
all?
with the door open.
I know.
I wouldn't be embarrassed at all,
Too
even if it
comfortable.
was.
Too comfortable.
Too comfortable.
Even
I
if it
agree.
was like a new partner, I'd be like, sorry, at least I'm passionate about it.
Yeah, and he really did say it was the best head he ever had. And
She probably just got
he
confused
said
all
I'm
the
his top
moisture down
two,
there.
and I was like, who's the third one? And he was like, there's just two, and I was like, that's right.
Guess what? Our 1 year anniversary just popped up on my Snapchat of when you guys came over.
Oh my god! Oh my god! Should we talk about it?
Yeah, let's do it real quick.
Oh my god! One time we literally went over to Emily's house, and me and Mike. Well, everybody knows who he is, but we're on shrooms, and we go over there, and I don't know, we're like drinking and stuff, and next thing you know, like we have our pants off. Emily's
we?
like, me and Emily.
Me.
Mostly Emily at first because
You guys just had your pants off?
here's how it started.
He's like touching her boobs, and I was
Yeah,
like,
and
what
you're
the
like,
hell?
You're like, touch my boob, and you grabbed his hand, and then he's looking at me like, is this okay? And I'm like, fuck yeah. And then she takes off her pants, and she's like, eat my pussy. And he looks at me again like, is this okay, dude? And I'm like, fuck yeah. So he literally starts eating her coochie, and he had a blast. And then I took off my pants, and Emily's like, fuck her harder. So I bent over her couch, and he's fucking the shit out of me. She's cheering us on. The next day, I literally had bruises, like wherever I'm bent over on the couch, like bruises.
You
right
were
there.
bent over, like stood up eventually.
Oh yeah, my shit was.
It was
fucked
a
up.
good time.
We had a great time, but yeah, we.
And then I ordered us pizza.
Right, toppers.
And then I knocked
They
the
have
fuck
best,
out.
They have the best ranch, low key.
Yeah, yeah.
But no, so and mind you
Hell of a
that
word.
Low rent
mind you that
fucking-
whole time I thought I lost my phone, right? It was on top of the car the whole fucking time. So check the top of your car when you lose your phone, guys. But yeah, me and Mike.
Also, too, wasn't that his first threesome?
Dude, yeah, and he went home and told like his brothers and shit, and they were like, "Oh my god!" And meanwhile, me and you're like,
It's
"Well,
really-
we've done this about 30,000 times." Like,
I gotta, like, my heart goes out to him just because I do know the feeling, though, of where it hasn't been discussed first, and it's,
Yeah.
like, sprung on you. It
He
is
was
seriously
happy.
one of the most, like, whatever.
like unbelievable.
It's great. It's fucking great, but you feel cheated, sort of, because the whole time you're, like, kind of, like,
Like
a little timid, sort of, that it's like, yeah, this is gonna blow up my face.
Well,
like, this feels like this is gonna fucking blow
I feel
up.
like with us,
I
you
wouldn't
would
now,
know,
but,
you know,
yeah.
but like I know totally other women. Like if I wouldn't, I don't know if I recommend if they're like drunk or something. But I mean, I would never be jealous of like.
Even a
Emily
drunk
fucking
encounter
Emily.
like that, though?
No.
I
Okay.
love it.
Okay.
But-
Yeah,
That's
it
good
don't
to know.
bother me none.
But that's us though. I totally.
But we
get
have
it.
we have like that special.
Well, that's our type of
friendship.
friendship, yeah. There's plenty of other friends that I have that with boyfriends where I wouldn't just be like, I'm gonna suck his dick. You know, like, no.
Yeah, that's a brave stance to
Wouldn't
take.
fly. Wouldn't fly.
Hey, man, I'm gonna fuck your wife. Is that cool? Like,
Yeah, like,
you know, to do that on the opposite.
But I feel like
Adam
with
22.
us, yeah, like,
Yeah.
we're good.
We run everything by each other.
Okay. Fucking Adam 22.
But yeah, so
Look at my boobs look huge. Holy crap-a-roni, dude. All right, we gotta go to work.
Yeah.
Get the fuck out of here. Bye.
Not me
Love
though.
you.
Y'all be safe.
And can we
Shout out her OnlyFans, or everyone,
can we
please.
plug yourselves?
S4D4NGEL. That's S4D4NGEL4. Like Sad Angel, but with fours. Yeah, just hit my Instagram.
I get it. And then this will be linked in the description of the episode too. So just go to the description link and you'll see all these baddies links right underneath it.
mine's Malinka Marie.
Period. And you know what mine is? It's mine and Mila. So thank you guys for coming. Thanks for listening. And remember to fucking write me and tell me all your little sicko fucking stories. It's tellmilastories@gmail.com, which will also be linked in the description. Thank you so much. Bye.
Bye.
Oh, wait, one more thing. The happy hour, the sex work happy hour for SWOP is this Sunday, and we're dressing up in Halloween outfits. We really want to see you. It's 3 to 6 on Sunday. I'll be there from 3 to 6, and then right after I'm going to work. So come see me before I go shake this ass. Love you. Bye.
No.